Hello and welcome to my dining table. Grab something to drink and sit down. Let's have a chat, because that's what I do here. I talk a lot, and every once in a while I give you a little bit of music. I hope you enjoy, because I know I do. So that's why I'm doing it, because I'm enjoying it. I have done a lot since you last saw this, because I wanted to, because I could. And some days I don't feel up to talking to people. And some days I just really do not want to communicate with anyone. And I had a few of those days, so I did a lot on my puzzle. And occasionally those days are a little unfortunate because, today it's Sunday, it's a beautiful weather outside, and what do? I sit inside and puzzle, because sometimes I don't feel like talking to people. And when I don't feel like talking to people, because of how I live with neighbors literally all around me, and I have nice neighbors. They're really nice people, and every once in a while I don't mind talking to them. That does not mean that I would want to talk to them every time I go outside. So my introvert is yet again coming through, I guess you could say. Because sometimes I just don't want to talk to someone. And I'm not saying that I have to talk to people if I go outside, but I would say I'm well behaved. So if I go outside and if there are neighbors and then they start talking to me, I will reply. I'm very polite that way. Sometimes that annoys the shit out of me, that I can't just brush them off or ignore them or stuff like that. I don't, because I think that is very, very rude. And my parents taught me better than to be so rude. So I don't do that. So if I go outside on days when I don't want to talk to people, mostly it's okay, but every once in a while someone pops up and wants to talk. Which, that happens. So in those days, I simply just don't go outside. Which today is a little sad because it's a lovely weather outside. It's Sunday, as I said, and it's almost a clear blue sky. And although I don't think it's super warm outside, let's be honest, it's not super cold either. I would probably definitely wear a jacket, but that's because, I'm a very cold-blooded person. In many ways sometimes, but I totally would have put a jacket on, but since I'm at least currently not going outside, there's no need to put a jacket on, because I'm inside doing my puzzle. I do love my puzzles. I do enjoy doing them. So it's not like I feel like it's a big sacrifice. Maybe later, but at the moment, nope. At the moment, I'm very happy staying where I am. And since you're watching this video, I hope you're happy staying where you are too. Because, it makes me happy that people watch and say hi in the comment section and have a chat with me. I do my best to answer all comments. I have noticed though, I don't know how I could like remedy this, but if someone leaves a comment and I answer that comment, and then the person kind of answers back to my answer, those comments are hard for me to find. So I have to kind of look through everything, which is not always easy. So if you commented and I answered and you say something more and I don't answer, that's the reason. YouTube simply aren't showing it to me, which is like so rude, but there is literally nothing I can do about that. So if that has happened, I'm sorry. I'm trying, but at the same time, there isn't much I can do, which is really annoying. I mean, part of why I'm doing this is to connect because it's fun, and I get to hear other people's input on stuff, and I really enjoy that. And then YouTube goes and hides some of those comments, which is like so rude. Don't appreciate that, but I've also come to realize that I don't think there is much I can do about that, except, you know, try my hardest to find the comments that YouTube is trying to hide. So I do my best, and that has to be good enough because I can't do like more than my best. That's not possible. I mean, that goes for everything though. Like, do your best, sure, but sometimes I feel like some people are expecting more than just your best, and I can't help but wonder, is like, well, how's that gonna work? If you've already done your best, you can't actually do more. It's literally not possible. But you know, we might have different opinions on that one, but I would like for you to agree with me because I think my opinion on that is very smart, very good. I'm really not sure what word to use, but I like my opinion that if you've done the best you can, that's good enough, you know? And I mean, you can't do more than you can. That's just impossible. So if you've done the best you can, that's good enough. Can you sometimes try several times? Sure. But it still doesn't mean that the first thing you did wasn't good enough. It just, sometimes you can learn stuff and then you can do better. Sometimes. Not all the times. Sometimes you kind of just like, that's it. That's my limit. That's what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe that's, yeah. I'm sure there are a lot of different opinions about stuff like that. But that is my opinion. As long as you do what you can or do as good as you can, that's enough. I'm gonna go with thankfully. Because if we all try to improve everything about everyone all the time, that sounds exhausting. And I mean, honestly, I don't think I've been put on Earth to be exhausted all the time. I'm not exactly sure why I've been put on Earth, but you know, I'm pretty sure my parents had something to do with it. But I just, yeah, I guess that's the thing. I'm gonna keep complaining about not having a job because I don't. At the same time, have I really went out looking for a job? No, but I feel like I've needed to relax and like trying to figure out what I want. And that is so hard. It's quite annoying because it's so hard to figure out what you want. And I'm not even trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life, because like that's way too much. Like, I intend to live until I get really, really old. So if I try to figure out what am I gonna do for the rest of my life, oh my god, I mean, sure, yeah, I know I'm getting older, but at the same time, that would be such a long time. I mean, yeah. I do come from a family that, I don't know whether it's good genes or just pure luck or just a combination, I don't know. But I come from a family that tends to have long lives. I mean, I don't remember exactly the age, but I do know that my grandma just turned 92 years old. 92, that's old. And you know, her sister, so not technically my aunt, but my mom's aunt, she turned 99 before she passed. So like, I feel like I have a good shot at becoming pretty old. So I'm kind of counting on that, I guess you could say, becoming really old. So I'm gonna have a lot of life, and if I try to like decide now what to do with the rest of it, oh my god, that sounds kind of terrifying, because that would be a long, long time. And I don't know, there's so much fun stuff you can do. So why would you want to try to do kind of decide like at one point in time what you're gonna do for the rest of your life? I mean, that's a big decision. It's a really big decision. And I still haven't figured it out, obviously. And that's okay. A little annoying, but still, it's okay. I'm currently doing this for fun. I have a blog also for fun, not making money of any of it, so I do need to find something that I can make money of fairly soon, let's be honest. But I still have a little bit of time. That time is dwindling fast, but you know, I still have some time, but not much, to figure out what I'm gonna do, not for the rest of my life, because as I said, that task is like way too big, but at least try to figure out what I want to do next. And the thing is, I kind of know, but at the same time, the big struggle with that is I know some of what I want to do, but I don't have the money to do it, which is super annoying. I mean, can you like, I don't even know. But it is annoying. That I do know. It's really annoying, and I wish I cool. I wish I had like a ton of money, and I would probably spend most of them buying a farm, and then I would figure something out eventually. But yeah, that's if I had a lot of money, that's actually one of the first things I would do. Buy a farm. And a farm doesn't have to be like super expensive. However, you know, it does take some money, and yeah, it's a challenge. Definitely a challenge. But I will get there. Don't know how, but I will. Because that's what we do. As humans, we figure things out. We struggle and we work hard and we get frustrated, and then we sometimes get some help, and then at one point or another, things work out. I'm really hoping that will happen soon because I'm kind of getting annoyed with things not working out. So I really want to get to the point where, like, ooh, things are working out. And I will get there. I know that. Or at least, I guess you could say I don't technically know it. I really, really, really hope so. And I refuse to let go of that hope. Because that would suck. And I don't want that. So I'm gonna keep going in a way with that. Keep hoping and keep thinking that it will work out. And yes, I know. It's not just, wishful thinking can only get you so far. And that's far into dreamland, but you have to actually do something for it to work. At least that's what I think is kind of the way to go, to actually do something. When you're not sure where to start, that is hard. And I am not sure where to start, so I'm struggling with that. But I will, as I said, I will figure it out. Until I have everything figured out, this will keep happening. Me talking about it. Because it's a huge part of my life. And that's kind of it. It's a huge part of my life currently because I know what I want to do now. I figured it out. Boy, did that take some time. But then it was the finances. They're never easy. Hold on. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. Even the finances. No matter how hard it is, I'll figure it out. It'll work out. And, yeah. I refuse to accept just kind of status quo and not doing anything. And besides, not doing anything, it's not gonna help. So I have to do something, anything, really. So that's the thing, I guess. I gotta do something. It's not easy though, but I keep saying it's gonna work out, I'll figure it out. Then I think part of the reason I keep saying it is because a part of me don't fully believe it. And I think a part of me saying that over and over again is trying to convince myself that it's true. That it's actually gonna work out. Even though it's hard. But yeah, I don't really know what more to do with that. Except, do something. But then, as I said, I'm not sure what to do. And then I just kind of just stop. I get stuck. And some of you have come up with good suggestions for me on what to do. And then starting is really hard. And starting is really hard. And then I freak out that I haven't started. And then my brain just takes off into a very, very unproductive space. And I don't know how to stop it from taking off into an extremely unproductive space. So, and then I'm stuck. Which is, as I said, super annoying. I don't want to be stuck. And then I keep being stuck because, when you're stuck, you sometimes need people to come and pull you out. And even though, as I said, several of you have left me good suggestions, I think I need someone to actually come and literally kick me in the butt. Not, okay, maybe not literally. Oh, maybe I do. I don't know. I'm not sure. But something. And I'm starting to realize it's really, really hard to do certain of those things myself. And then I don't know how to convince someone to come and kick my ass to get, like, do something, anything really at this point. I don't know how to do that. And not literally physically kick me in the ass, because that's just, no, you don't need to do that. But metaphorically, I guess, it's hard. I know it's hard. And me not doing anything isn't making it any easier. I know that. It's kind of a lot. And also, I keep freaking out and think, oh no, what if it doesn't work? And because I'm freaking out because of what if it doesn't work, even though I haven't even tried, I stop myself from even trying because, what's the point? It's not gonna work. It's like, well, I didn't say that. And then just, my brain gets stuck in the most annoying places and I can't get out of it. It's, hello, welcome to my brain. It's sometimes really annoying place to be. Really annoying. And I don't know how to unstick? I don't know how to unstick my brain when it has gotten stuck. Because that's kind of the thing. It's stuck. And I don't know how to help it get unstuck. It's a whole thing. And it's very frustrating. And I think that's the gist of it. It's like, it's very frustrating. I don't know how to help myself. I don't know what to do. I know that it's really frustrating. And then I keep complaining without doing anything because I'm afraid of failing. So it's kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. By not doing anything, I'm definitely failing because nothing is getting done. And I just, I get annoyed with myself when I get stuck like that. And then I get annoyed at myself for getting annoyed because I got stuck, even though I didn't intend to get stuck. It was just kind of an unfortunate thing. And then it just keeps rolling in the same direction. And it's like, no, can we just, not get stuck and do something else, anything else sometimes. But no. My brain just keeps being stuck. It's like, that's not helpful. It's like, for real, that's really, really not helpful. I don't understand why my brain is doing it. But I've never been the best at understanding my brain. It's like it is its separate entity sometimes. Which is, I'd go, it's unfortunate. Because I don't know how to deal with it. I really don't. It's just, it's on its own, doing its own thing, and I don't know what the heck is going on in there. At least that's what it feels like sometimes. It's like, I don't know what's happening. Then again, neither does my brain, so I guess me and my brain I agree on the having no idea what's happening kind of thing. I feel like I'm making a lot of sense today. Absolutely not, but let's go with it or something. No wonder I'm exhausted at times. I mean, this is how my brain is pretty much all the time. It just takes off and it's not being helpful. It's just really annoying at times. And who's smiling? Oh, that one's smiling. And if you haven't figured it out, I'm working on the dolphins. They're really cute. Most of the time. now it was kind of easy, and now it's getting harder, as it always does. Or at least I feel like it always does. I mean, it's easy to a certain extent until you put on all the easy parts. And then it gets really, really hard. Kind of like life. Haha, I tied it together. Not really, but let's pretend, okay? I need all the pretend like that I can get, I feel. It's a thing. Or maybe I'm just making it into a thing. And I'm probably making it into a way bigger thing than it really needs to be and that it really is. It's all just freaking me out because I don't know what to do and I don't know how to handle it and I don't know where to start and I just keep freaking out and it's really annoying. I'm sure some of you have realized that by now, that I don't know what I'm doing. As I said, I do know one thing that I would like to do, but I don't have the money for it, and I'm not quite sure how to get enough money for it. So, I mean, there are some challenges going on here, I feel. And not just the challenges of doing this puzzle, but like life. Life is a challenge. I wish someone could give me a manual on like how to do it, how to figure it out, how to make it work. How to make it easy would have been great, but I don't think life is ever going to be easy. I mean, we all have things that we need to work on. And I need to work on sorting myself out. Now, that sounded like a massive task. I'm not sure if I enjoyed that. Oh gosh. But, I don't know. It's the thing. It's a thing. I keep saying that. But that's because it's true, you know? And also it's a lot to do and want to do and like, yeah, all the things. And when you have such, I guess you could call it fear of failure, that you just don't do anything because you're so scared, that is definitely a challenge too. That is making it very hard to, well, do anything. So I am struggling a lot, but I keep thinking that it'll work out. It has to. I don't know how. I think that's the part. Yeah, that and the fact that like I don't even know. But, it'll work out. I keep saying that. I keep pretending to believe it. Ooh, that's very wrong. And I keep questioning it. And I keep not being sure. And I keep stopping myself from doing anything because I'm so scared of failing that it seems that a part of me has decided that, well, since I'm probably gonna fail anyway, I might as well not get anything done. That way we're sure that at least one thing gets to be true no matter what. The failing, because I've already kind of said that that's how it's gonna be. It's like, that's not what I meant. It's a thing. Apparently. Clearly. Annoyingly. Very annoyingly. But I keep, yeah. I mean, at some point, something has to work. So I keep reminding myself of that. And I keep freaking out and then forgetting what I just reminded myself. Man, that's talk about being stuck, huh? I wish I could get my brain unstuck from the stuckness. I don't think that's a word. Do you get what I mean? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm explaining it all that well. I'm not sure if it makes sense to anyone but me. And, like, you know, me being inside my own head. Sometimes I don't think that's necessarily the best idea in the world. But it is what it is. It's not like I can just jump out of my own head and be in someone else's head for a little bit. Though that might, I don't know if that would help. Do you think that would help? Like, have a switch brains with someone just for a short while and then switch back again. So like my brain would still be my brain, but I don't know. It makes me wonder if that would help. It would definitely be a new thing. No doubt about that, but I don't know. It would definitely be a thing. Definitely a thing. I don't know. I do know that I'm very stuck at the moment, and I'm not sure how to deal with it and what to do. And it kind of freaks me out. Which also makes me feel stuck because I'm freaking out and I don't know what to do about my freak out. My brain is running around in circles, and yeah, it's starting to get a little exhausted because I'm not in such a I'm not in such a good shape that I can run around in circles for that long and actually still function well. So I really, really, really wish my brain would stop running around in circles because I do not have the stamina for this. I hope stamina is the right word. I think it is, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I hope you get what I mean. Though if you don't, I won't blame you because my brain is very confused at times. Very confused. To the point where I occasionally feel sorry for it because it has no idea what is happening. So it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. And yeah, oh, tea, great. Tea is always nice. Pretty much at least. Where do you go? What are you? I have no idea. So, before I completely tire out my voice, because that does happen sometimes when we talk, that my voice is just at some point, it's just like, nope, I am gonna not let you talk anymore. And also because I don't always, ooh, hold on, no, wait, what? Okay, there we go. And I'm changing my mind. I don't want to let you go. I feel like we're having a good chat here. Or it's more like I'm just very much freaking out and hoping that someone would, like, I don't know, come hold my hand or something and tell me it's gonna be okay. so I can stop freaking out and like actually tell me what to do. Then you'd have to come here to kick my butt to do that, because I am apparently not that good at doing things. Or I'm fairly good at doing things. It's just the starting to do things is really hard. I'm not sure why, but I do know it's really, really hard. And it's really frustrating that I struggle so much with that. But it is what it is. I don't know how to help myself with that. But, you know, that goes for a lot of things, I feel. I don't know how to help myself with a lot of things. But yeah, I kind of continuously freak out these days and panic a little. And I keep hoping that at some point it'll be okay. And I'm sure it will. At some point it will be okay. I wish it would happen right now, damn it. I feel like I need that. Yeah. I don't know. Well, it'll work out. It'll work out. I get frustrated. I mean, we all get frustrated sometimes. So that's not an uncommon thing. It is, in my opinion at least, really annoying. So do with that as you will. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's the fish! And no, I did not just call the dolphin a fish, but I have been doing that inside my head sometimes. It's an actual fish that like is swimming very close to the dolphin. Look at this! Oh my god! They're coming together! This is so exciting. And the happy one is here, but also, what kind of math is this? I mean, open, close, where you have your mouth, you have your mouth. I don't think it's you either. This one, very confusing. Yeah, big mouth. Big mouth. Okay. I do love it when I like put some pieces together and then suddenly realize where they belong. That is always very satisfying to me. Do you have an eye? Not at the moment. Yeah. What more was I intending to say? I'm not sure. But I don't know where I ended up here. Except, hello, I'm frustrated and I don't know what to do, and I'm realizing that I need help to figure things out, but I don't know how to get the right help, because I tried to get help, but it was apparently not the right help, and so it didn't really work. Even though I really, really, really wanted it to work, it didn't. And that sucked. And it's very frustrating that it's so hard. But I understand that things are hard sometimes, and I get it. It's just because I understand doesn't necessarily make it easier. I don't think you go there. That was better. But yeah. I've already said it, and I will repeat it. There are a lot of frustrations for me at the moment. And I don't know how to deal with them. And I don't know where to start to deal with them. And it's all up in the air. And I'm not very good with up in the air. It just, I'm not gonna say it freaks me out, but it makes me feel very out of control. And I do not enjoy that at all. But I also realize that as I said many times now, I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to deal with it. And it's frustrating. And like, God, it's all the things, okay? It's all the things. And I don't even know where I'm going with all this. It's just, yeah. It's a lot. So, at some point, you know, when I start... Apparently, I got so absorbed in a puzzle that I did not realize that you'd stop filming. Sorry. And I was in such a roll. Sure, some of it was complaining, I will admit, but you know, I'm gonna say that's part of it. Whether you like it or not, it's part of it. It's part of who we all are. Complaining. You don't have to like it, you don't have to agree with it, but it is what it is. And and then this. I'm generally enjoying my puzzle, at least, even though I'm freaking out about so many things. And yeah, I have to say, it's so nice to have my puzzle to kind of like not calm me down. I don't think much would be able to calm me down, but I at least can I at least can enjoy myself while I'm freaking out. Whether that's good or bad, yeah, I don't know about that, but because it is what it is, and I'm pretending that I know how to accept that. Because I really don't, let's be honest. I have no clue what I'm doing most of the time. But yeah, I am at least enjoying my puzzle. And I think that's... And I'll take anything good right now that kind of is nice and calming in different ways. Because I'm sure you realized I apparently need that. But I gosh, yeah, it's a thing. I'm freaking out about a lot, and that's just currently part of it, whether I like it or not. And I have to say, I don't like it. I don't like freaking out like this, but it is what I'm currently doing, unfortunately. So I'm gonna work on accepting that, and something, I guess. I don't know. Something. Let's just leave it at that. Something. I'm gonna do something. Puzzle is a something. Puzzle I can do. It's a something. Or sometimes I can do the puzzle. Other times I don't know what I'm doing here either. But yeah, it's a thing. It was a lot of complaining and a lot of freaking out. And my tea has gone cold, and that's normal, unfortunately. So I'm gonna bid you farewell for today. And I'm not even gonna say that I'm gonna try to not freak out next time, because let's be honest, I probably will, because it's a thing. I had a little bit of time where I was a little less freak outy, but it has now come back full force. As I said, I don't know how to deal with that, but it is what it is, and we'll figure it out. And I don't know what to do, but yeah, it'll something. It'll something, okay? Something. Possibly. Maybe. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. Just, oh, look at that. It's got a mouth now. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this this bit of me freaking out, or not. I don't know. That might depend on what kind of person you are. But you know what? No, I'm gonna go with. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe if you have something that you're freaking out about, we can freak out together. And you know, it's a thing. Sure, yeah, we can freak out together, but also if you're freaking out and feeling alone, you could just watch this video. You're definitely not allowed about freaking out, because I got you. Very much. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna have to do some garden work. I'm not gonna film that. I've mentioned that before. That would leave me like way too self-conscious, so I'm not gonna do that. Maybe if I buy a place where I don't have neighbors as close, then maybe, but no guarantees. But maybe. I think I might have enjoyed that if that part of it was less freak outy. I really feel like that is not a word. But we're going with it. And apparently I'm not very good at stopping. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, me freaking out. I weirdly kind of enjoyed it too. So, all is good. It's awesome. Yeah. Remember, like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I repeat, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!